It's here, the Catwalk C2 Core VR Treadmill. I've been scooting around my favorite games with this little baby, and in this video I'm going to give you my honest opinion and review of the C2 Core. And of course, a disclaimer, Cat VR did send me this treadmill for free, but with no restrictions or input in my final review. That being said, let's get into it. With the Core being a slimmed down version of the C2, it arrived in one large wooden crate with everything you need to assemble the treadmill. Setting it up isn't rocket science, but it is science and it totally looks like a rocket. Putting it all together was pretty dang easy. The only power tool I needed was this guy. The software has had some major updates that don't just apply to the Core, but also to all previous models retroactively. The idea of the Core is in the name. It highlights the essentials, which results in a minimal look and design, which I personally really like. The back column is slender and much taller than previous iterations, allowing for a wider range of user heights. I'm not sure what exactly changed with the pulley system, but it's loads better than the previous iteration. As usual, the harness has me secured snugger than a swaddled newborn baby, and this has given me the courage to push VR to the absolute limits. But seriously, don't try this at home. There's also a little knob which adjusts the harness from left to right, which I'm not totally sure what the utility is for that, but it does function as a place to hang your controllers. One of my favorite features is that the top of the rig now conveniently functions as a holder for your headset. The button for calibration during gameplay has made its way up as well. This is now located on the back of Batman's head. Included but separate from the base are the charging cables for the backplate sensor and the optical shoe sensors, which have also gotten an upgrade with magnets for easier charging. Now, when it comes to the shoes, what I really like about the shoes is that
These shoes rule. I think you have too many shoes. Shut up! I think you have too many shoes. Shut up! I think you have too many shoes. Shut up! I think you have too many shoes. Shut up!
it's pretty much the same thing that I was saying in the C2 Plus video. Mobility and range of motion is the best it's ever been with Cat VR. With the Core, less is more. Movement in-game is smooth, and when settings are finely tuned, the Core makes it easier than ever to maintain immersion. The gestures to side strafe and back pedal are super handy, and cruise control is still present if you're getting tired out. Okay, you got me. You really got me. With the extra height on the C2 Core and the updates to the Cat Gateway, jumping is now a thing. This really got me excited for the future of VR Locomotion. It's still clunky, but hey, we're taking baby steps here, or I guess baby jumps. Now, if you want to go compare the Core to the C2 Plus, I would suggest watching my review on the C2 Plus. But it's worth mentioning the one thing I really missed was definitely the seat module. But fret not, the Core is compatible with the seat module, even though it is sold separately. Rapid fire pros and cons. Pro, simple setup and easy to use. Con, it can be hard to store and the software can be kind of confusing. Pro, magnetic charging cables. Cons, the charging cables can be kind of short. Pro, it comes with an extension cable. Con, it only comes with one. It'd be nice to have one for the treadmill and one for the chargers. Pro, headset hanger. Con, the controller hanger is just an afterthought. Pro, the calibration sensor is easy to get to. Con, it's hard to find when you're playing. Pro, mobility is great. Con, every time I backpedal I feel like I'm going to slip off the edge and die. Pro, it's tall and minimalist. Con, every time I look up I butt heads with Batman. Okay, cost is kind of pro and con. After pre-orders, it will be retailing for $1,098. And yeah, that's a lot, but it's only like 55 elf bars or 424 large Baja Blast. Overall, I can honestly say the C2 Core is a great entry-level VR treadmill balancing price and value. And it is another great step forward in the bright future of VR. And let's face it, VR isn't cheap, but a company that strives to make a great product and make it as affordable as possible is a win in my book. Let me know in the comments what you think, and thanks for watching.